Hey you guys, welcome back.
Welcome to my show. I hope you like houseplants, 'cause we're gonna talk about 'em and touch their leaves.
Thank you so much for joining me today. We're gonna look at some plants I recently bought, even though, I keep saying I'm not gonna buy any more plants, and obviously that's not gonna happen, so I'm not gonna repeat myself anymore. I bought more plants. And you should definitely like and subscribe if you like watching plant hauls, because I did just get a new little mini terrarium, so I'll be making a video on my setup for that. It is really small, but to sort of celebrate it, I did buy some cool terrarium begonias from Botanicas. So I've got those coming that I'll make a video about, and then I did also order some more plants off of Equigenera. They had a sale over Father's Day weekend, so I went ahead and just bought a couple of plants. So I have that coming my way as well. And today what I am going to show you are plants that I got at a massive plant store in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, called Down to Earth. And you guys, I have never ever seen so many rare plants in one place in my life. They had rare plants that I have never seen before. In fact, I would say most of the rare plants they had are ones that I've only seen in videos or pictures on Facebook or Instagram. So it was so exciting. Like when you first walk into the houseplant section, you're greeted by a massive, like over your head, massive leaves this big Thai constellations. 2 huge Thai constellations. I mean, I've never seen one of those in real life, and they were so gorgeous. I mean, each plant was over $1,000, which is not surprising. And they did have smaller ones to buy, Thai constellations, Monstera aurea. They had like Queen Anthurium or Anthurium forgetii, just like all the freaking rare plants you can imagine. Strawberry shake, painted lady, pink princess. They had huge pink princesses. Like I'm talking like they had them growing up poles, and they were like 3-4 feet tall. Huge. It was just incredible. Jose Bueno. I mean, I could go on and on and on. There were so many amazing plants there. But I'm not made of money, so I got one rare plant off my wish list, and then 2 little cuties. So the first little cutie I got is this turtle vine. Look how tiny and dainty. And then, oh, it's so cute. So it's basically like a little tiny Tradescantia, pretty sure. It's like a baby Nanook. Like, look how pink it is on the underside. Oh, it's so cute. It's just adorable. I love it. I'm not really sure where I'm going to plant it yet, but it's just so unbelievably adorable. I mean, I couldn't pass it up. It was $9, so, pretty steep for such a tiny plant that I know grows like crazy. So that I think is a little steep, but I thought a lot of their prices were really expensive, but also the selection they had is just nothing else that I'm aware of in the state that I live in compares. So they can charge a little more, in my opinion. So there's that guy, and then the next is, I know you guys, it's a begonia. I can't help myself. They're so pretty. And also I talked to one of the sales ladies, so this was actually in the outdoor plant section, so technically not a house plant, and it's a Begonia Griffin, and I don't know what that means, but it's a cane begonia. You can see it's got like a central cane, and the leaves are growing off of that. There's some like lots of new growth. It's so cute. I mean, look at how pretty the leaves are. They're adorable. And I talked to the sales lady, like I was saying, And she said that this is a variety that's a little bit more tolerant of lower humidity. So it's not quite so delicate indoors. So that's why I picked this guy up. We'll see how it does. I felt the same way about my escargot, and it was doing really wonderfully. And then all of a sudden it just, I don't know, all of a sudden it just crashed. So I can't wait to get my plants downstairs where they belong. I dropped a little turtle vine. I can't wait to get my plants downstairs where they belong because we have our second floor doesn't connect, like the vents, like the HVAC stuff doesn't connect to the upstairs because the upstairs originally was just an attic. So we actually have two furnaces. We have a furnace down in our basement for the first floor, and then we have a furnace up here. It's actually in that closet behind my fiddle leaf fig. So that's why if like the AC is on, it's kind of loud in here, and you can definitely hear it in some of my videos. But I remembered to turn it off today. So, but yeah, so up here right now we have the AC connected to the upstairs furnace because cold air falls. So, you know, like the cold air up here kind of cools downstairs, but not really. But anyways, the point is the upstairs in the summer is the coolest and driest area in the house because that's where the AC is running. So once I am able to get my plants downstairs in the kitchen, in the sunroom, in the living room, in the dining room, and all the other downstairs rooms, it will be warmer and more humid down there. So anyways, all that is to say is I'm not done with begonias. I guess I just haven't given up on them. They're so pretty, and I'm gonna keep trying my hardest. Okay, and then here's my rare wish list plant. It's a tiny baby. That's the only reason I was able to afford it, because like the more mature sizes of this plant were into the hundreds of dollars. But here it is. I know it's so tiny, but look. So for those of you who don't know, this is a variegated alocasia, and I think this is the variegated odora. I mean, help me out here. And I think this is an odora. It doesn't say, it just says alocasia variegated 4-inch. Just for, you know, transparency, this was $25 for this type. One of the leaves is burnt. I think something happened to these guys at their nursery, because there was a pretty large selection of them sort of on a shelf in a recovery area, like a not for sale shelf, where it was like not ready for sale yet. So I think they must have had some kind of thing happen, and I'm hoping that doesn't spell doom for this plant. But there is a new leaf right there. Look at that little guy. I'm so excited. I definitely have this guy in my new little mini terrarium thing. So hopefully it does well. So, you know, send positive vibes our way, you guys, because I really would be sad if it died. But that's why I bought a small one for $25, because that's my problem with spending a lot of money on plants, because you guys, I know how many plants I've killed. It's a fair few. And I'm just not willing to shell out hundreds of dollars on a plant that could just die on me, you know? So I got this little baby one, and we'll see how it goes. All right. That's it for this video. Look at all these cuties I got. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see my upcoming haul videos from Botanicas and Ecuagenera. And also, just let me know how you're doing down in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, stay tuned for my future unboxings, but also for my little mini terrarium video that I'm gonna do. So have a real nice day, you guys. Remember to be good to yourself. Be good to your friends. Be good to your plants. Be good to the animals. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked my plants. Go and have yourself a real nice day, and I'll see you next time.